Hello, this is February's mid-month for Pisces. So Pisces, the first card that comes up for you. Oh, okay. Now don't panic because you do have the Devil card. So with the Devil card, Pisces, this card indicates, let me bring it over. This card indicates that there is going to be some challenges, maybe some temptation. Now, Pisces, whether this is for you or your partner, okay? But there is going to be something that is tempting you. Now, for some of you, this could be a simple card. It could be talking about being on a restricted diet, having to watch your sodium, having to watch your carbohydrates or whatever, and you being tempted by possibly sweets or tempted by something. For some of you, it could be a temptation about spending more money than you need to or overspending. Maybe you have too much time at home. Get off those shopping networks. Get off of the Amazon right now. Get off of the QVC or whatever else you're on. For some of you, you're buying things just out of boredom and not buying them out of need. You're buying things just because you want something to do. Some of you need to be careful, even around with your children, around somebody trying to talk to them or manipulate their mind or take advantage of them. So be careful of children right now. Also, I'm feeling like for Pisces that there is a time out perhaps. Maybe you're taking a time out from a relationship. Maybe there's a separation. So let's see what else the cards have to say. For some of you, you're dealing with a person who is quite the King of Pentacles, who is the person who likes to be in charge. Somebody who always wants to take control of everything. Somebody who wants it to be their way. Somebody who gets very adamant about things. Somebody who's in control of the money. Somebody who may control you with money. So be really careful of this. This person also does show you love. They do also offer things to you. However, I still feel like be careful because this person feels like they are the power or they have the power to control the situations. Then I get the Ace of Swords, which shows me a good card because this is meaning that you guys are trying to take your control back, possibly trying to take your power back. For some of you, you may be looking for justice in a situation. For some of you, things may be changing the way you see things, the way you're looking at something, the way that things are being presented to you. A lot of you can find joy in your daily life or things with friends that make you very happy, make you want to get up, get going. But some of you are definitely being led also by song or scripture. Some of you are being led by your Christian faith. Some of you definitely have access to communities, to different things going on in your community, things to keep you busy, things to keep you occupied. A lot of you are also doing some volunteer work. For some of you, the closer you get to what it is that you're reaching for, the more comfortable you feel. For some of you, the distance that's in front of you right now or between you and someone else is causing a lot of unhealthy thoughts or causing you to self-sabotage a situation, so be careful. Some of you are spending, well, even today as I see, cooking, creating, maybe making soup, maybe using your air fryers, things of that nature. I see a lot of stuff in the kitchen today. But anyway, this reading is for mid-February. I can't help but see what's going on today as well. But I do see that with this Ace of Swords, you are the only one who can decide who stays, who goes, what you're going to cut out, what you're going to get rid of, what you no longer need. For some of you, you've experienced a very supernatural experience. Something very much out of the ordinary has happened. Some of you may have even saw a ghost, saw a shadow of a ghost, saw something out of the corner of your eye, thought you saw something move from one room to another as you sat there, maybe watching TV or reading a book. Some of you weren't sure what you saw. Some of you see your pets looking at something and you can't make sense of what they're looking at. A lot of you do have spirits around you, and they are not there to hurt you. They're just ghosts hanging around. Some of them don't know that they're supposed to leave and they're supposed to go on the other side. You can tell them that. Some of them know that they don't belong there, but they want to be nosy, and they're just trying to be around other people. Some of them you may have even brought home from the supermarket with you. For some of you, you may be interested in just watching sports, hanging around at home, watching things be replayed, or watching old past Super Bowls or things of that nature. Some of you may, in fact, be living your life as a housewife, doing all the things that a housewife does. However, you do not have the actual title of being a wife, but you are playing that role in a certain situation with this person. For some of you, the Five of Pentacles comes up, and the Five of Pentacles talks about searching for something. You're looking for something, but you may be looking in all the wrong places. You may not see what is exactly right in front of you. Some of you are wondering where this partnership, this new relationship, this love interest is, when in fact, for some of you, it's right in front of you. Literally right in front of you. It may be somebody you never saw in that particular way. It might be somebody that right now you don't feel like you have an interest in because they haven't spoken to you. This could be a coworker who works on the whole other side of a building, but does occasionally come past you or see you. Somebody who is definitely interested but not sure how to approach you. For some of you, you have this angelic kind of feeling around you. It's almost like you know that the angels are there supporting you and encouraging you to do what's right. For some of you, you've been arguing back and forth with a family member, almost feeling like they always think they're right. My mother always thinks she's right. My sister always thinks she's right. My brother always thinks he's right. Somebody always thinking they're right. For some of you, it's all about home improvements. For some of you, this card is definitely talking about seeing the help that is right in front of you. Somebody's offering you the opportunity to come in out of the cold. You the opportunity to go and stay where you belong, to do what is necessary for you to be able to reach your goals. For some of you, you're struggling for nothing. You're searching for something that's literally right in front of you. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for some of you to be able to open a case, and whether this is a lawsuit, a malpractice, something of that nature. But there is somebody in the month of February, in the middle of February, that you are going to decide to seek some legal guidance. For a lot of you, this situation that you're in is quite incredible to you. Something feels like it is unbelievable, or it is almost amazing for some of you. For some of you, you can't wait to see this person again. For some of you, you're just beginning to interact with this new person. For some of you, during mid-month of February, you're going to take a tour into a very large facility or large building. For some of you, it is something about a short trip and a short vacation, a little getaway, kind of a stress reliever. For some of you, you feel like something's haunting you. You feel like there's a curse on you, or you feel like somebody put a spell on you. But the fact is, it is you being caught up in your subconscious mind, and it's making you feel trapped. It's making you feel like you're in doomsday. It's making you feel like things keep going wrong. But the truth is, when you decide to change your routine up, change your perspective, bring things that bring positivity into your life, you're going to find new adventures, new challenges, but a lot of blessings coming your way. For some of you, there could be an intervention happening. Somebody could step in. Somebody could help you to dissect something or put something into the proper order that it needs to be in so that you can address it properly. For some of you, it's a reference to overeating and feeding those emotional feelings that you have, trying to numb that pain. For some of you, you're just eating and you're not even realizing you're not hungry. You're just doing it out of boredom. For some of you, it's about taking your time during mid-February, taking your time making decisions and choices. Not taking the first car that you want to buy or first car you see. Not buying the first house that you see. For some of you, there's a grandfather on the other side wanting to reach out to you, wanting to protect you, wanting to talk to you. Is going to send messages to you. You may hear the whispering. It's exactly what I hear. You may hear the whispering. The next card that comes up for you guys is in fact the Page of Pentacles, which is meaning that you're going to take a risk on making a decision going one way or the other. You're not sure how to decide something. You're very indecisive about something. Some of you may do something as simple as flipping a coin. Some of you have stopped right now at a dead stop trying to decide what to do next. Some of you, in fact, are definitely in school or trying to make a decision about school. Some of you may be just having a general major, nothing specific yet. No decision has been made. Somebody may have also went to the emergency room around you mid-February, but they'll be okay. It was some type of trauma. For some of you, there's a briefing, there's communication, there's some type of meeting. Maybe it's a Zoom meeting, something that you're going to go over and review something on. For some of you, you may be in lockdown or on lockdown, or there may be limits or boundaries put up around you. For some of you, water would be the solution. Lots more water. Dehydration is a problem or an issue. For a lot of you, there is going to be an offer or invitation coming to you in reference to love. However, you may feel you're going to have to be defensive in something that has to do with a situation. You may feel like you're having to defend yourself against naysayers or somebody who feels that this relationship isn't for you or shouldn't be with you. Somebody shouldn't be around you. Or you may feel that somebody's toxic and you're trying to keep them at a distance right now until you can make up your mind. Some of you are definitely stressing out over a situation and trying to make choices. But at the same time, a lot of you are willing to give everything that you have to somebody. You're wanting to help, maybe even feed the homeless for some of you. For some of you, you're wanting to make an offer, a peace offering to somebody. You want to stop the argument. You want arguments. You want something to work itself out. So you are trying, last card, to find the balance in a situation. Some of you are doing a lot of meditating. Some of you are doing a lot of manifesting. And some of you are definitely just trying to get even ground, even balance. Some of you are also trying to heal from within. Some of you may be even doing Reiki, trying to help other people heal. There is going to be a fresh start and a new beginning starting for you guys in mid-February. But the direction that you're going to want to take is not going to work with that twin cost. So write out your pros and cons on where you want to go, what you want to do, and figure out what way is going to be your best option. Because the journey is yours.